I have Michael on the board with me. Just to let you know, Michael, I'm just having some little issues on my internet, so until it's set, so let me know if there are any callers. So we're going to start with, of course, immigration. But before I start anything I'm going to tell you today is purely my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Again, thank you very much, Michael, for really kind of helping me during this shelter-in-place time that we have. And of course, last week we were talking about the virus and we were talking about EB1, civil rights, but then something bigger happened. Well, not bigger, but I don't know how big it's going to be, but something else happened. We had the death of George Floyd, and really sad story. Unfortunately, a story of has been going on for years now. Since many people thought with the civil rights movement things will change in America. It did change, but unfortunately, it seems like certain things have not changed, and we are seeing, unfortunately, this wave of killings, not only by the police but also by the militia and things like that, and a lot of people of color are getting affected. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about that as I start, because that's not only that's important, because you need to know a little bit the history of this community. First, of course, most African American, what we call them blacks, they came to the United States through slavery. And if you have watched the movie, for example, Roots, you will know a little bit how much they suffered. And then we had, of course, the Civil War, which ended up by removing slavery, but that didn't remove the apartheid that existed until in the late 60s and 70s. And in some countries, for example, like in South Africa, we had it till the late 80s. And I remember with Mandela, etc., and growing up close to South Africa, I know the kind of things that was happening. And unfortunately, many of us were not really kind of taking it seriously until we are seeing things. Well, I always took it seriously because in my family we have different colors, different religions, and we know how some people are treated. Unfortunately, even in our own communities, we have this disparity of treatment, and also this situation that now you have. It's unfortunately we are living in really tough times, and plus with the confinement and the lockdown, people really kind of got tired of it, and I think this put a lot of pressure, and now we are seeing so many things happening, and also unfortunately we will see more things happening in I think we already have one caller, right, Michael? Let me take the caller and then we'll continue, and then we'll talk a little bit. Go to the studio, 510-657-1170. Yes, sir. Go ahead. This is Shah. With the confinement.
Yeah. Hi, sir. This is Pranav. I have a question regarding applying a green card for my parents. I am a U.S. citizen, and I want to apply a green card for my parents. And I have a two choice. Like, I can apply while they are in India, or they have a visitor visa and they can come to US, and if they like it, like they can stay with me for a couple of months, and if they like it, I can apply for them. And I don't know which one is more viable option and which one is faster.
Okay. This is a very, very good question, actually, because this is a question I get very frequently, I should say. Number one, thank you for calling, first of all. And number one, we have, if the fastest route, of course, if they are inside the United States, you file it, you file the adjustment of status, etc., and they can stay with you until they get a green card. But the safest one is to file it while they're outside the United States. But Having said that, right now we have some issues on that because the ban is not really clear on that. If they're inside the ban, it doesn't really apply, but outside it's becoming a little bit tricky. But you can still start the process. Hopefully by that time the ban will be removed. Now, to answer your question, the issue is usually the issue of intent coming on a visitor visa. If your intent coming on the visitor visa is already set, like for example, you already decided, hey, I'm going to bring them here and then file the green card, then you are in a situation of violating that visitor visa, which is a violation of INA 214B, and that can really become a problem. And one of the things that we see, like people filing right away, it shows the intent is already present. And after 90 days, the intent is technically less. However, the intent is still there if they want to claim it and say, hey, you entered with the whole intention just to get a green card. So as a lawyer, I don't recommend using that because that can really hurt you. But if in case they come, like you said, and then after that they decide, hey, I don't want to go back, that's a different story. The way it works usually is when do you make that intent? Do you make it after entering the United States or before entering the United States? If you make it before, then it's a problem. But if you make it after, then things are a lot better. But to answer your question in simple terms, which is faster, definitely the one when you're inside the United States. But, it's a case-by-case basis, so I would recommend before you make any move, just at least give us a call. We'll do a consultation, and I'll kind of assess your case if it is better to file it inside the U.S. or outside, because there are many other factors. For example, will they be able to wait on it, etc., etc. So we need to kind of assess that. But to answer your question quickly, is it faster? Yes, it is faster. Well, kind of, because they can stay there and wait here and wait for the green card. But it's risky if there's a violation of the intent. Okay.
Right, but approximately timelines for both the cases, like
I can only give you the old timeline because now with COVID everything is delayed, so we can expect that you will have to add a few more months on that. But usually the timeline inside the U.S. is around 5 to 6 months, sometimes 8 months. Outside is around 1 year to 1.5 years.
Okay. And once they are in US and let's say they like it and then after 90 days if I apply, they don't fall into that 180 days period on visitor visa that they have to leave, right?
No. Once you file, you get the receipt, they fall into a category called a period of authorized stay by the Attorney General, which makes them legal. So they can stay. Okay, good luck.
Even their visa are expiring, right?
Yes. Call me if you need help. 510-742-5887. Let me take another call.
Thank you very much.
Shah Peerally. Hello.
Good morning, Attorney Shah Peerally. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Yeah. How are you?
Good. My name is Meena, and I'm asking, about the disability because someone said that if you petition someone and if someone will go to disability benefit, so the person who you petition cannot come to America.
You mean who's going on disability? The petitioner?
Oh, yeah, there is one friend,
No.
she
You
got
mean
an accident.
the person who's petitioning or the person who's getting the green card?
No. Suppose I petition for my sister and I am going to disability to take a benefit for disability. So can my sister can come to America or not?
Yes, you might need. You will need what we call a joint sponsor to show that you have enough income.
Okay, but yeah, thank you very much.
But you can. That doesn't prevent you to get it. But if it is the other way around, then it becomes a problem. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Good luck to you. So let me take another caller. I think we have. Oh no, we don't have more callers. But thank you so much. We had a lot of callers just as we start, and you can still call. We are live today. It's June 4th. Oh my God, it's already June 4th, and also it's there are a lot of changes coming up, of course, in immigration, but I was talking a little bit about the civil rights movement. The reason I'm talking about the civil rights movement is because thanks to the civil rights movement that we have all those rights that you see. Otherwise, most of us will probably will not even have the rights. Remember all those rules they had for Chinese Exclusion Act, etc., etc. Those are things that would have barred us as unfortunately as non-Caucasian to enter the United States and enter, yes, but getting so many rights. So it is important that you understand that our destiny is pretty much linked to the black civil rights movement. And I see a lot of people unfortunately don't understand that, and many of them are actually really kind of taking a position where they are really insulting them, etc. Yeah, I understand there are looters out there, and those looters, we can't really condone what they're doing because those are criminals. However, there are genuine protesters out there who are fighting really for your rights, and you have to understand that if they don't, your children will not have many rights because many things have changed in America and it is going backward too. So you don't want to go back to the time when, if you're a different color, you don't have rights in this country. I know a lot of people come here during the times when it was very prosperous. We had a lot of money in America, making a lot of money, buying new nice houses, buying beautiful cars. But this can really easily go south, as we call it. So you need to really kind of make sure that you understand why it is important to support a movement which is really giving rights to the people. And this is something I wanted to mention. If you look at the history, Title VII, for example, you have Rosa Parks really kind of going in a bus, and actually when just refusing a bus changed the law in Alabama and segregation law, and really took out something really big, just like we are seeing right now with George Floyd. There were so many killings in the past, but this one really took a turn that really kind of now turning everything upside down. I know a lot of people complaining, oh, they burned my shop, etc. Yeah, definitely, these are wrong, but at the end of the day, those people are really frustrated. And people who are frustrated, they will take to the street. And that's how America got its independence. And that's how we had the civil rights before. And if you look at history, people get really patient to the point that they cannot take it anymore. And that's what we are seeing right now. I'm sorry. So don't discount what is happening out there just because you feel, okay, businesses are going down, etc. Although I understand and I really sympathize with people who are really losing their business through this, but at the end of the day, the bigger picture is that we have people dying, and businesses can be replaced, but life of people cannot be replaced. So understand that concept. Now, let's go back and kind of join that with immigration, what's happening. Number one, on immigration side, premium will be back in 4 days. So that's a good news for us because it is important. Like a lot of people losing their job, they're getting another job, and they are not eligible sometimes for AC-21 transfers. So having the premium is very helpful. Now, what do? Can you basically now travel outside? For example, let's say you got terminated like 2 months ago, and you already passed your grace period, and now you are basically on a maybe pending B1, B2 or something, and you want to get another job offer and you want to take that job offer. Technically, if they file for you, it will be filed as what we call a consular processing, which means until it's approved and you go and get a stamping, come back, you cannot start working, which is unlike the transfer where you can start working on day one. So in this case, premium becomes really essential. Now, for people who asking me the same question now, how do I travel? Because all the airports are not open and U.S. embassies are not open everywhere. Well, for example, some U.S. embassies are open, like Mexico. I heard that some the one in Tijuana is open, but at the same time, we know also they rarely process H-1Bs, although they do sometimes. So you need to find the right mix. So one of the ways I have come up with is when I file the case, if you have a B1, B2, for example, pending, just to be able to stay while this situation of COVID is going on, you can try to file what we call a bridge. A bridge is basically piggy riding on that situation of the pending case and ask them to grant you the case. And this is where premiums become very, very good, because you file it this way. What will happen, USCIS have three choices actually. They can deny the case fully for other reasons, or they can basically kind of approve it the way you want, or third, they will themselves approve it partially, which means they will approve the movement of the cap exemption from company A to company B, but they won't give you the I-94. And in this case, what you do, then you will have to leave the country, get a stamping. And if, by the way, if you already have a valid stamp on your passport, H-1B for example, you don't have to go for a new stamping. But you can actually, it's really kind of a situation where it will be helpful. Now, the other thing that's happening also, I heard, I think, hopefully I'm not wrong on that, I think the USCIS is opening up again today, so many of the field office will be open, which means basically interviews will start again, and also fingerprinting, which is something that has been kind of been blocked for a little bit, now is back on track. So I highly recommend that if you have a fingerprint, watch out if you're getting a new notice to go for fingerprint, those who actually kind of got canceled. So I have to double confirm on that. I just saw that quickly. I didn't have a chance to really look into it, but that's what I heard. So someone can actually kind of confirm maybe. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this is Attorney Shah Peerally. We're live, and today is June 4th, and tomorrow is my son's birthday, so happy birthday to him. And also, I wanted to let people know that now we are back on track in terms of getting things back. Although we're still kind of working from home, we are still able to get things done more efficiently. So feel free, if you need any help on immigration, to give us a call, 510-742-5887. The website to check is peerallylaw.com, PEERALLYLAW.com. And also make sure that you check our YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/Shah Peerally Law. Like my first name, last name, and then you just put law into it, LAW. And please subscribe to it, because lately I've written probably not many articles. I think one was written like a few weeks ago, but is with all the things happening like really so fast, it's time consuming to write articles. So what I'm doing is that I try my best to put YouTube videos, and even that also is kind of, now I slowed down a little bit because so many things happening I had to take care of, but I will try my best to, at least you will get one or two a week. So please subscribe to it, because that will be helpful to you and to your friends and family, and please share it and have people subscribe to it. So again, it's youtube.com/Shah Peerally Law, SHAHPEERALLYLAW. And also, if you want to call today, the studio lines are open, and I have Michael on the air with me, and the number is 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. I repeat it, 510-657-1170. Now, if you want a private consultation, or you want me to assess your case, because many times on the radio in 2 minutes there's not much I can still give you at least the basic, but getting a good opinion and a real analysis of the case will require that you give us a call, 510-742-5887. 510-742-5887. So going back to the situation that we have now on H-1B, a lot of people lost their job, as you know, and that's the situation. I think we have one caller. Let me take the caller, and then we'll continue. This is Shah Peerally. You're live in air. Hello. 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 Is this Rina? Hello. Hello? I think I lost the caller. I really apologize for that. So please call again. 510. Hello? Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Is this Rina?
Hi. Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. So go ahead.
Hello?
What can I do for you? Yes.
Yes.
This is
So
Shah Peerally,
my
11
question is for my parents. So they have a green card and they're stuck in India because of lockdown. So is it going to affect their citizenship status when they apply for citizenship, like they're saying over 6 months in India?
It can, because but you can make what we call an argument that it was beyond their control to come back. So in this case, when you file the case, I highly recommend that you prepare a good explanation in the cover letter. And again, if you need help, we can help you on that. But you can, there are exceptions. I've done a case before, long time before even that COVID situation, where someone had someone who died there, and we were able to not break the continuity, even though she stayed there for 11 months. So it's not really kind of a normal situation. So you should be able to make the argument. So you can, but to make sure that you have good arguments prior to the COVID, why they were there so long, okay? Because the COVID time they will probably forgive, but the previous time you will have to also explain why they were there. Like say, for example, the first 4 months, why they were there, etc. Okay?
Okay. Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, good luck to you. And if you need help, 510-742-5887. This is Shah Peerally, 11 air. Hello? Okay, so I don't think we have more callers, but please feel free to call 510-742-5887. As you see, we don't limit ourselves to employment base. We also do family petitions like green cards for parents, for spouses, for citizenship, asylum, you name it. Wherever we can help, we will be glad to help you. Give us a call, 510-742-5887. So going back to the situation that we have on H-1B, I was saying that a lot of people lost their jobs, but at the same time, a lot of people also got opportunities because the COVID situation actually created a virtual world. Well, not a virtual world, but I put it a world where computers have become essential. Everything is being done online. People have always been shopping online, but a lot of things are also moving online. So in those cases, there is in the digital world, I should call it, there are new jobs being confirmed, and I'm seeing that a lot, especially in the medical sector, etc., etc. So I highly recommend that you talk to an attorney, or if in case you're getting a new job offer, and what you really want to do with your case, and also, should you leave the country or not? That's a big question I get all the time. It's a very frequently asked question. What do you do next if let's say, for example, you get terminated on April 1st, right? And now you are not getting you're on H-1B, an example, or L1, or you're on H-1B, and you're not getting a job within the 60 days. What do you do next? Well, one of the things you can do is of course benefit. First of all, you get the 60 days grace period. After that, if you want to stay, before the grace period is finished, one of the things that has been recommended is to file a B1, B2 visa for you to stay because you don't have a flight. Now, if the flights open up, then it makes the case weaker, but you can still file the case if it is dangerous for you to fly. For example, a lot of people don't feel safe flying because flying was actually kind of put them into a situation of being, especially elderly people, they might not be able to fly. So let me take another caller, Michael, and then we'll talk again. Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello.
Hi, my name is Balu. I'm calling from California, Fremont. Last week you talked about national interest waiver. It got some interest to me. So I have I-140 approved a year ago. I'm an Indian-born Canadian citizen. working on H-1B here, I-140 approved. So if I have filed for under national interest waiver and it is approved, so what is going to be my priority date?
Your priority date will be the one that you have lost. You can only take that priority date.
The previous one, whatever I have current now?
No. It is not. EB1 is different. EB1, okay, let's take an example. What is your priority date right now, if you mind sharing?
December 2018, December 13, 2018.
So, yeah, you will be able to get that same priority date. The only advantage with the national interest waiver is you don't depend on a company. For example, let's say there's a layoff or you change job, you don't have to refile another case. You keep that with you pretty much forever. So that's the advantage. But the priority date, yeah, go ahead.
If you don't mind, I have another question. So if I lost my job, for example, right now, and if I go to another company, but the job is the same, so do I need to file again I-140 for that, or how does it work?
Yes. If you have a national interest waiver, no. But if you have a regular EB2, then yes, you have to refile.
Yeah. That's what I'm asking for, national interest waiver. So if I, say for example, if I am working on one position and if I move to another company, one level up, say I'm working in senior data manager and then I become a manager in another company with the same functional area. So does it still come under this national interest waiver, or
yes,
or it will change?
Because the national interest waiver is totally independent of your job. You can be working, for example, let's say you have 2 degrees, a lawyer and engineering degree. Let's say, for example, you get a national interest waiver, an engineer, but you're working as a lawyer. You still benefit from the national interest waiver because it's irrespective of the job.
Oh, all right. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. That's the advantage of that. Okay. Good luck to you. Let me take another caller. Shah Peerally, you're live on air. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Shah.
Hi.
Yeah, I have a question that, like regarding the visit visa application. Like you said, if somebody lose job, then he can change the status for the visit visa from the H-1B or L-1 visa. So instead of doing that, can somebody apply visit visa while they are already working on H-1B just to be on the safe side?
Okay, this is a good question. Let me tell you the difference. The visa that you get at the U.S. Embassy is a stamp on the passport. That allows you to travel, right? The one that they're giving you right now is just the I-94. So even if you file it, it is not helpful because only time you file it is when you lose your job. Because if you file it like that, it will, if it gets approved, it will cut off your H-1B. Then you will have to go back on H-1B. So no, it's not a good idea to file it when you have a job. It's only when you don't have a job and no offer after you get terminated. Okay?
Okay, and what is the time zone then when somebody can actually start filing the visa? For example, after they lose their job and their payroll get disconnected, is that the way after that it starts, or where that window starts that when somebody can really apply for that?
You can file it right away, but you need to file it before the 60 days of the grace period. And the grace period starts on the last day you are terminated, and the payroll also. For example, let's say your company tells you, oh, you're going to be terminated on July 1st, right? So they will pay you up to July 1st, and then you continue. Then you count 60 days within that. You have to file it. I recommend if you don't get any job around the 50th day, like 50 days, go ahead and file it, because even if you get a job, it's going to be tough for them to file it on time. So it is a good idea to file it around that time. But if you want to file it earlier, you can too. But it's a waste of money because you might get a job in the meantime, and then and plus you will have to withdraw it, etc., etc. So there's no real timing, but you need to make sure that you file it before the 60 days is expired.
Got it. Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck to you, and thank you so much for calling. And we're still getting a lot of calls, so thank you. Please call us. The lines are open. 510-657-1170. 510-657-1170. I don't know how much time I'm left, Michael. So please let me know. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you need help with immigration and anything on immigration, by the way, we don't do deportation too much, but sometimes we take them very rarely, but we do. But we can help you pretty much on everything else, like from citizenship to your adjustment of status, visa, you name it, we can help you. And this is an interesting question that we got on the national trust waiver. What happens if you change your job? Well, you can still after you change your job, you can still go ahead and take those cases. And we can still kind of help you with pretty much kind of moving to the B1, B2. We can help you also with shifting job. And then the other thing also that we can really help you with are people who are sometimes stuck with the situation of the H-1B. The H-1Bs are complicated, and many of the attorneys, because I get a lot of those consultations where the attorneys are not very experienced with the H-1B, and so they tend to do things the way that they have learned it. But H-1B is now an art to produce. It requires knowledge, and you need to know basically not only the trade, but the tricks of the trade. Let me take another caller. This is Shah Peerally. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Can you hear me?
Good morning, sir. Thanks for taking my call. Can you hear me?
You're welcome.
Yes, I had a question. Okay. I was denied citizenship in 2012 because I had a domestic violence case in 2011. And the case was dismissed in June of 2015, which is going to be almost 5 years in another 4 days. My question is, can I reapply for citizenship?
That's a very good question. If it is domestic violence, we need to know exactly if it was dismissed or something else happened. Because if it is that, it is very dangerous. So I will recommend that you don't discuss it really on the radio. Give us a call maybe at the office. I'll do an assessment for you, because I need to know what you're calling dismissing. If it is dismissing because you basically kind of went to the classes, etc., that's not really dismissing, okay? That can really kind of backfire on you if you were charged on that. But if it was dismissed, like completely clear, there was no case, then you might be able to file, after 5 years, yes.
Yeah, I mean, I had to attend all the classes, and I was placed on a formal probation, and I completed all that.
That's not really dismissal, okay? That's pretty much taking a plea. So you need to be careful, because if they use that against you, they can put you in deportation. So be careful, okay?
Okay, so I'll call your office and make an appointment. Thanks for taking my call. You have a good day.
You too, my friend. Thank you so much. 510-742-5887. Take another caller. This is Shah Peerally, 11A.
Actually, my question is about my EAD. I received my EAD last year, October, which is valid for 1 year. And in month of April, I lost my job. Am I also subject to this 60 days time frame that I have to leave the country?
Okay, I didn't hear you properly. You got your H-1B when?
No, I got my EAD last year, October. Okay.
What kind of EAD? Was it through adjustment of status or H-4 EAD?
It was from my job, H-1B EAD.
H-1B EAD, what do you mean? You mean they file a labor certification?
So I got my EAD last year, okay?
No, what kind of EAD?
It's a job, it's a employment authorization document, right?
Yes, but it has to be attached to something. Was it through a labor certification, adjustment of status?
Yes, labor certification.
Okay.
It went through from I-140, okay?
Okay, perfect. Because
so I lost my job this year, 2 months back. Am I also subject to 60 days notice?
No, it's different. For EAD, this is a very interesting question too. For EAD, it doesn't work this way. If you have an EAD based on an adjustment of status, you fall under AC-21 Section 104C, if I'm not mistaken with the section, which means you are still good to stay in the U.S. What you need to do, you need to port that green card to some other company to the same or similar position. And there's no limitation on that, but if you do it, you wait too long, it will become a problem at the time you get the green card. But no, you don't have to leave the country, and you don't really lose kind of your period of stay, not like H-1B. And you need to move fast, and if you want us to help you kind of file the AC-21, give us a call, and I'll be glad to guide you. You have to file also the Supplement J with a new company, and the two conditions is 180 days has passed, and number two, you move to a same or similar position. Okay.
So I was supposed to have my face-to-face interview with USICS on March 18th. So I got a letter in the mail asking to submit all the documents 693 by October 13th. So
that's what I'm saying. Give me a call. Let us analyze your case, because if you don't do anything, you'll lose that green card. So there is a way to save it. You don't have to leave.
I'm looking for a job.
Oh, you're looking for a job. You need to. Okay, just to let you know, you can also have your own company. It's called a self-petition, and you can transfer the case to yourself. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for your help.
Okay. Good. You're welcome. 7425887. Let me take another call.
Hello.
Shah Peerally, you're 11 here. Hello.
Sir, I have one question about my wife.
Yes.
Her case is they put her case in administrative processing in Islamabad. So I don't know how long they are going to keep the file in the Islamabad in administrative processing.
Okay. What did you apply for your wife? Is it
immigration in 1918. And she had an interview in Islamabad. Everything was okay. And they told her, okay, we will let you know. And
when
last time I got, pardon?
2018, you got the interview?
Oh, yeah, she had already interviewed.
Yeah. Can you turn off your radio? There's an echo. I cannot hear you, brother. Can you please turn it off?
Pardon?
Can you turn your radio off, because there's an echo?
Yeah, definitely. I'm sorry, yeah.
No, don't worry.
So I'm waiting for her for 2.5 years, you know. And now the embassies are closed, flights are not running, and everything problem due to the virus, you know.
Yes. No, you just have to wait. One of the things you can do, you can contact a congressman, or give me a call at the office. I'll talk to you. I'll tell you what you need to do. Because I cannot hear you well here.
No, I went to the Congress office, Rao Khanna, and he sent the letter to the embassy. They told him, they got the reply, okay, we have received your application, thank you, this and that, and we have put this case in administrative processing. As soon as the file will be okay for administrative processing, then she will get visa.
Okay. Well, one of the things that goes on administrative processing is sometimes when they do background check. For Pakistan, it's very common because of the system. Yeah. So you just have to be a little bit patient. But if in the right now, because of the COVID, everything is delayed. If in a couple of months you don't hear anything, then give me a call at the office. We'll see what we can do, and I can guide you what to do next. But you did the right thing contacting Rokana. He's pretty nice. He should be able to help you from there. Just be a little bit more patient, because every case is getting stuck right now, okay?
Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it. I have to wait. That's it. Wait and see.
Okay. Inshallah, you will be fine. Okay, so I think, sorry for that. I think the caller was, just to let you know, whenever you talk to us on the radio, please turn off your radio because otherwise it has an echo because of the 10-second delay, etc. So thank you so much. And I wanted to let you know if you need any help, feel free to reach out to us, 510-7425-887. And I think, Michael, we won't be able to take more callers now. We're almost done. But let me talk a little bit about another thing. Just to let you know, if you need help with immigration, we are here. But we also help people with something else. And this is going to become really kind of big with a lot of people losing their jobs, is debt settlement. As you know, a lot of people will have a situation where they can actually kind of, where they will be forced to kind of use their credit cards, and we don't know if they go back on track with their work. But then if you already use your credit card and you're not able to pay and you want to settle it, we can help you, and we can help you on many things. We can help you on debt settlement on this side for immigration, and also if you, immigration is one side, but debt settlement also. And also, we wanted to let you know if you need any help to talk to people and to negotiate your debt, please give us a call. Just to let you know, it's a law firm job to do that. And if don't try to do it through other companies, because that can really cost you, because they don't really have the ability to negotiate like we can. So we can help you. You can call us. We can do that on sometimes second mortgages if the house is underwater. We can help you on credit cards. We can help you even on judgment or if you're being sued. So feel free to reach out to us, 510-7425-887, and the website to call to check yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. Yourdebtsettlementattorney.com. Please give us a call if you need help, both immigration or debt settlement. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. And anything I told you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. And I don't know how much time is left. Mike, Amit, are you there?
Hey, Shah, how are you?
I'm doing okay. So you have, I think, around 10 to 12 minutes to go. So I'll let you finish. We will be back next week, same time. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.